everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to another week in our life. I'm just waiting for my breakfast to finish cooking and then I'm gonna head out, but it's Monday morning. Got up nice and early to go work out, and last week doing that was pretty rough. Like, I feel like, I actually don't know if Sierra and I got up at all in the morning to work out. I think we just worked out after work, maybe. On Friday, I guess, maybe we did. I don't know. But I just feel like after going to San Diego the weekend before, it was like rough. I slept pretty good last night, so I got myself up and we're doing it this morning. Hopefully we can continue doing that this whole week. But today we're doing an at-home day. I need to get my oil changed to my car, so hopefully I can get that done right after work and it won't take too long. And then Sierra, I know, is gonna try and hopefully finish mowing the backyard. But we're just gonna do a chill day and then hopefully some fun stuff later this week. So I'm on my way to the gym right now, and I've been listening to the Jonas Brothers. I listen to the Jonas Brothers quite frequently because they're one of my favorite artists, but I've been listening to them and their first few albums a little bit more the past couple days because Sierra and I have been trying to see if we could get to any other concerts that they have going on for the tour that they just started. So basically they're doing all 5 albums, or like most of their albums, one night. It's a long show, and there's a lot of the concerts are during the weekday, and so that limits where or what our concert options are. So Sierra and I last night, we were looking at, which concerts we could go to. The most ideal one would be Omaha. It's a Saturday, it's September 16th, and that'd be the perfect one to go to. However, we have a wedding that we have to go to that day, so we cannot go to that one. There's none in Des Moines. A lot of the other nearby ones in the Midwest, like Chicago and Minneapolis, are on a Friday, in which, I still have to account for driving, and I don't really want to use PTO for said trip. So we've mostly been looking at Saturdays, which narrows down our options. But there were a couple that we were thinking of. I think that going to one in Texas, the flights seem to be the cheapest, so I don't know if we will decide to book any of that this week, but it was on our mind. What's sad, this made me mad. I thought that we had a $100 American Airlines trip credit, but I didn't read the fine print to see that it expired within a year of getting that, so it expired in February. So I thought we had that we could use for something like this, but we did not use it quick enough. So, and the reason that I haven't used it before is because I don't fly American all that often, so I just haven't had the chance to use it, but this flight was American. So I was trying to use it, and then it didn't work, and so, yeah. Anyways, today I'm going to do upper body day, and hoping for a good start to the week. It doesn't need to be anything amazing. The weather's going to be, kind of windy and maybe somewhat cold, but that's why we didn't plan anything for today. I just finished my workout for the morning. It is 7:47, so now I'm going to head off to work. I just stopped for gas quick before I go to work since I was pretty much almost out, and I'm not entirely sure what my schedule is today. I might be helping out at another building that needs an eval done, but if I'm remembering, I thought I checked on Friday, I thought I only had 5 people on my schedule, so if I add a 6th person in, then that should be doable, and the building's not too far, so I think maybe 6 people on my schedule today. My PTA also said that if I had a longer day or wanted her to take someone, she could maybe do that. So I should be able to go to the eval to help out. I can give you a little bit of a midday update since I'm on my lunch break right now. My schedule today is actually very light. I finished all the people I need to see this morning, and then technically I only have one more eval on my schedule for today. The kind of annoying thing is that, I was like, where's my phone? I'm recording on it. Is that I could go to the eval right now, but the case isn't open because of some stuff we need to clarify before we can open it. But then we also have a meeting at 1, and it's 12:10 right now. So I'm usually evals would take an hour. So it's what do I do between now? And it's just annoying because I could do the eval now. I could physically do it, but I can't actually do it because the case is not open.
which might just push the eval until after the meeting, which would just be annoying for my sake because that means I have to stay longer while doing the same amount of work. But whatever, I hope that gets resolved, because I can probably do a quick and dirty eval before the meeting if I had time. I could also be a little bit late to the meeting, but fingers crossed. I would like to be able to ideally see them before the meeting and then just do the meeting and then be able to leave. But either way, should be an earlier day. I think the meeting would probably be like from 1 to 2. I could still see them from like 2 to 3 and then be done, which would still be an early day. But I'm like, it could have been a super early day. So I don't know. That's my update right now. It's kind of a gloomy day outside. A little bit windy, kind of chilly, which is weird because it's been very hot. Okay, done with work for Monday, which kind of nice. I am done. It's a little after 2 o'clock. I love a nice short day every once in a while, especially on a Monday. It's just nice. I did say I was going to be going to another building. However, that skilled patient wasn't even at the facility yet, and I don't think they were going to come until a little bit later. So my director was kind of like, if people want to eval today, they can. Otherwise, we'll just do it tomorrow. And my preference, because I don't know anything about the patient, I don't know if they were assistive 1 or assistive 2 or what her situation was. But knowing that, I always prefer, if possible, when there's like a skilled person coming in, to have the OT like present. If I read through like the history and I'm kind of like, this could be an assistive 2, or it might just like be easier to have 2 people there. Because on an eval, sometimes it's just nice. And the OT that was at the building, I think, was already like done and wrapped up for the day. And so therefore she wasn't going to be there, and so we were all just like, we'll do it tomorrow. So that is the plan. I might regret that tomorrow if I have like a longer day, but we'll get there when we get there. I had to look at my schedule tomorrow, and I'm supposed to be at 2 buildings, but I'm not quite sure how long my visits are with everyone, because sometimes I have shorter sessions with patients. All that being said, getting ready to go home. Sierra also said she was going to have a shorter day. Usually she'll text me when she's leaving. I was looking at Find My Friends to see if she'd left yet, but I don't think she quite had left yet. But I think even like maybe before 3 or around 3 she'll be done too. So yeah, again, I don't really know what we're doing today, and I think Sierra's gonna mow, but it was kind of sprinkling a little bit, so, and it's cloudy, so up to Sierra on that. Oh, I just remembered I was gonna get my oil changed. Ew. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go get my oil changed right now. It's 2 o'clock, so hopefully they're not busy on a weekday. I'll thank myself later. Currently waiting my turn at the place to get my oil changed. There's still quite a few cars in front of me, so we'll see how long this takes. I am still listening to the Jonas Brothers, and like, I think I said that I made like an album of their songs that I don't know very well that are on the set list, and I've learned that there's quite a few songs they have where there's just like 2 guitar sounds and it like sounds like the same song. Someone's coming to get my info. All right, he estimated 45-minute wait, so I have nothing else to do, and it's a good thing I got off nice and early, so hopefully it doesn't really eat too much into my afternoon. Anyways, as I was saying, I know Hold On the best, and I don't really know the other songs, so I always think at the start it's Hold On, and then there's at least 2 other songs that have like that same start, and then it kind of changes a little bit, but I don't remember exactly what songs those are. Alright, well, it's raining, but I finished up for the day. It's about 3 o'clock. I did end up having to see my last eval just after the meeting, which is fine. I had seen her before, so she lives in the assisted living side of things. We saw her skilled after she was in the hospital, so now that she's back in her apartment, we're just basically going to keep seeing her to get her a little bit stronger. I'm back home. It's been raining. It's not raining right now, but it was raining earlier, so the grass is wet. I was going to finish mowing the backyard today, but I'm not going to do that since it just rained, so it's going to get pushed off. I have been meaning to clean the inside of my car, and Megan actually picked up some stuff a couple weeks ago, so I'm planning on cleaning the inside. Probably won't go get it washed. I could stand to probably vacuum it, so maybe I would potentially drive somewhere to get it vacuumed, but yeah, I think it's due for a little bit of cleaning.
Okay, so my car is looking very nice and clean, but now by comparison, my floor looks very dirty. So I'm at a free vacuum place that Megan has gone to before. Gonna clean my floor, vacuum my seats a little bit too. And then honestly, I haven't cleaned my car out like this in a while, so not that it gets that dirty, but it's certainly looking a lot better. Alright, 3:45 and I'm leaving now. So they said they obviously changed my oil and I paid for that. And they also ran through kind of like inspection of my car and everything surprisingly was good. I feel like my tires need to like be replaced soon, but I wasn't gonna do anything today anyways, but I was maybe gonna ask my uncle about what he thinks if they're like balding or not before we go into winter, just because I feel like sometimes like when it rains really bad and I have to like slam on the brakes, I know hydroplaning a little bit is like understandable, but I just wanted to get my uncle's opinion on if he thought that they should be replaced, but technically they said they're fine. So, and also they're nice and they fill up like the air on my tires too, because sometimes like my front right one was a little bit low and I have an air thing in my garage, but like I just haven't gotten around to like filling it up anymore, and sometimes it varies and like isn't really that low, so then I just ignore it, but they filled it up, so it's all good to go. And yeah, I'm gonna go home now and see what Sierra's up to. Okay, now my Hy-Vee. My car actually looks really good now. Megan insisted that I get some VA juice since they were out when she went grocery shopping yesterday, so I'm here at Hy-Vee to see if they have any. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher, but I already texted Megan. They did not have the strawberry lemonade V8, and since I was already there, I wasn't going to leave empty-handed. So we're trying out the black cherry version. We've had some black cherry stuff before that we've enjoyed. I don't know if we'll like it as much as the strawberry lemonade, but we'll try it. And then I was starving when I was shopping, and you know, you're not supposed to grocery shop when you're hungry. I showed you guys this in the store, but I got some brookies for us that I'm gonna have one right now. Yeah. These are huge, oh my god. Yeah, there's not a lot. I'm getting stuck in my head. What? I love the way it feels to be a hater. Sierra and I have been doing some much needed content planning because we keep having it on our to-do list, and then we like, keep doing the very bare basic content planning to like get us through like the next week, and then like the next week we're like, we need to do more content planning. It's just not as ideal. So I mean, video ideas, we need one more, and then we have ideas listed out to get us through October. You know, it's mostly ordering like when do we want to do vlogs. Like we have a lot of videos we do pretty regularly, but we don't like doing week in our life vlogs every single week. So it's like putting those in and then filling in with other things that are still pretty like relevant and typical of videos we do, but having specific ideas help us out. And then we also are trying to plan some podcast specific things. I think we have through early September. We don't necessarily need to like do too much more of those probably, but we've been doing this probably for, I don't know, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that, and it's been good. Okay, so unfortunately, but fortunately I guess, it seems it's dried enough that I can mow the backyard. I think I told you guys that I was going to skip mowing, and now I'm not going to skip mowing, which I don't love for me, but I'll thank myself later, hopefully. I have been listening to a new podcast called Suspect. It's basically like a docu podcast. Is that a thing? Is that what they're called?
Like a mini-series?
Yeah, so it's like more, it's like an extended storyline, you know? Following someone who's convicted of a crime that then I think is actually innocent. I don't really know if they get like exonerated and like proven innocent or what. I'm still listening. But that's the theory, is that there's like, actually, when I hear ads about it, now I'm wondering if the one I've been hearing ads for is like not, like if this is like a different season.
Yeah.
So I don't know actually. Because the one I've been hearing ads for is 5 Shots in the Dark. But I've been listening to, maybe that is, I don't know. I've been listening to maybe not that one. So, I don't know. But if I'll just keep listening, you know? More episodes for me. Okay,
Just finished mowing the backyard. I actually feel like I killed that time-wise. It normally takes me longer. But this time when I was mowing, for the first time, I just like kept going around the perimeter. And then as the perimeter was shrinking, I had less and less to mow. So I don't know if it was just like a psychological thing or it actually took less time, but it felt way faster. So that was nice. Now I'm sweaty and I need to shower. So that's the plan. For tonight's dinner, Megan and I are doing our infamous garlic chicken with asparagus and rice. Maybe tonight we'll do like more of a little bit of a tutorial. So it's actually pretty easy. First we start by just putting in a random glob of butter in the pan to heat things up. I'm going to cut up this chicken and then I will season it with 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and 2 teaspoons of onion powder. For asparagus, I cut the ends off. The oven's preheating to like 400 degrees. I just eyeball some olive oil and some salt and pepper, and then it goes in the oven for like 13 minutes, and that's it. When the butter's melted, the chicken's seasoned, we add the chicken in, and we cook it all the way through. Once the chicken is mostly cooked through, you add half a cup of chicken broth, and then take some minced garlic and measure with your heart, however much you want. That looks good. Okay, and then just kind of keep stirring this around. Let the broth kind of, I don't know what the word is. Caramelize, I guess. And then we'll add a couple more things. Hopefully you can see that kind of forming a glaze around the chicken. These last two things you can also measure with your heart. We got some lemon juice. Now we're just gonna kind of drizzle in. Lastly, some red chili flakes. Also just kind of add to your heart's content. Stir those in. And then this will be done when the glaze kind of is all stuck to the chicken. The rice is easy. We choose to just buy this sticky rice that goes in the microwave for 90 seconds. You can do whatever works for you. Now that everything is cooked, we plate. All done. Yum. Luckily, we actually haven't gotten sick of this yet. There was a point in time, we made this like a couple years ago for the first time. We got sick of it, like, we didn't make it forever, but it's been serving us well. For like a couple months now, at least. Yeah, so if you're looking for something that reheats well, is easy to make, we'll make you a couple meals. This and our drunken noodles, like we make them so often, I'm surprised we don't get sick of them, but they also like, they reheat well, which is so hard for a lot of meals. But yeah, we will be making drunken noodles later this week, but that is one meal if you guys have been curious what exactly it entails. I realized I brought the blanket from the living room on the way upstairs with me, but oh well. If you don't know, I have allergies, so I always take allergy medicine every night. So it's so funny to me, like I've been bringing my books down that I've been reading, you know, in an effort to try and read them. Like I just brought my phone and my book upstairs because I brought my book downstairs when I got home to read it, and then I didn't open it. Okay, I'm gonna finish off by doing some reading. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Just making my breakfast, and I'm gonna find something. Maybe I'll watch Good Mythical Morning while I'm eating my breakfast. But today, I'm at 2 different buildings. I had quite a few people on my schedule yesterday, but I'll have to see. Like I'll probably do a little check-in with you guys in terms of how long my day actually is around lunch when I'm going to another building. So yeah. Today, Sierra and I are planning to go to the Iowa Cubs game.
which we haven't been to a baseball game in quite a while, like probably towards the beginning of summer. And then, like, we don't always want to go to a Cubs game, but sometimes it's a nice, easy thing to do. And so I feel like every time we would actually be like, oh, like, let's go to a game. They'd always be like traveling away for the week, and so it just never like matched up. Today they have a home game, so we are going.
So I am all dressed. Chose my navy blue big scrubs today. Don't really have an idea what my schedule looks like. I do know that we have a lunch meeting during the lunch hour. And then I also think usually on Tuesdays I have more of like the assisted living side of things. And that's where I anticipate most of my patients will be today. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good day. Let's go. So since I have a lunch meeting today, they're bringing lunch, so I actually don't need to bring this, and I can save it for tomorrow.
Okay, it's a little after 8 o'clock. I am heading in. Hopefully I check in with you guys around lunch. Hello everyone. It is 1:18 and I just finished at my first building of the day and I had lunch while I was there. I was probably there longer than I should have been considering like my treatment time that I had, but I just felt like it's hard when I have like a bunch of people for short time because then like I therefore don't have a lot of treatment time, but I'm still like reviewing more patients than I would otherwise. And so I feel like the chart review takes longer. My documentation for the eval also kind of took a little bit of time, and then I had like a non-billable discharge I had to do, which what that means is it's just like someone already DC'd and like has left the building, but they obviously aren't there, so I can't include it in like a treatment time. So I just like am documenting, and it doesn't really help my productivity, but it's also like, what else am I to do? So I have 3 more patients at my second building. One is an eval, so I'm going to try and start with them and get that done and the documentation done for that. And then my other 2 are treatments, and depending on how I'm doing time-wise, like I'll see if I need to shorten them or not, but I obviously want to like finish them up before they'd be going to dinner, which like that, it may be fine. I may, especially if I'm really good at my documentation for the eval, then that could be fine and easy to do, but we'll just have to see, because I probably have like close to 3 hours scheduled of treatment there. So if I'm on my documentation and all of that, then that should be fine. If I am not, it could be not so fine. Okay, it's 4:45 and my treatment time here actually wasn't as long as I thought it might be, so got done. I worked just like a full day, but I didn't really do anything over, so I am now going to drive home and hopefully get ready, pick out an outfit to wear to the Iowa Cubs game so Sierra and I can go to that.
It is 5:22. I just got off work for the day. I was there a little bit longer, but it felt like I was there so much longer. And I think part of that is because we had like a lunch and learn, so I technically worked through lunch, and so it was just like a long day today. I didn't see everyone on my caseload, but I couldn't, so whatever. Megan and I are going to plan on going to a baseball game tonight. I'm looking forward to that. And relaxing. I need like the fattest Coke of my life right now. The drink, of course. But I just feel like so worn out. That sounds heavenly. Getting ready to head out to go to the Cubs game. Figured I'd do a little OOTD, so entire outfit is from Abercrombie, and then I've got my Lululemon crossbody, and then I've got my platform white Converse, my outfit, which is version 2, because I also was wearing a black tank top. Well, also we're basically still wearing the same outfit. Same, it's not just us matching, this is like what every basic girl ever wears, and we're just both basic girls. Abercrombie, dad shorts. This shirt is from Princess Polly. This button was from Target. Nike Court Visions. That will also be bringing a belt bag.
Sierra and I made it to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's currently 3-1. The Cubs are losing, but we decided since it's like after 8 o'clock and our plan is to get up to work out tomorrow morning that we just head out. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully they come back and win it. I will not say I was paying that much attention, although there were quite a few foul balls that I had to keep my eye out for.
for nighttime mode, ice cream, chocolate chip Haagen-Dazs. Computer mode activated. I'm on YouTube watching a Brooke Mitchell vlog, and then I've got a Sorry Girls video queued up. Megan's doing some online browsing. And what time is it? About 9 o'clock, so probably do this and then head upstairs to get ready for bed. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. As you can see, I'm still in bed. It's 7:20. Megan and I both had alarms set for 6 o'clock to work out this morning. And we were both tired. So I don't know if that means I'm gonna work out after work or what. I should probably get up to get ready for the day.
I do not know what has been going on recently where Sierra and I have both just been like so much more tired when we wake up, but both decided to sleep in instead of working out this morning, which, you know, obviously it can be a little bit more productive with our days if we work out first, but like if we have the flexibility to change things around, and like to a certain point it's like it's okay to, you know, listen to your bodies if you're tired. And like I'm trying to be like, I need to be a little bit more disciplined about like when I'm going to bed, but even still, like I probably should have gotten like 7 hours of sleep by the time I was waking up at 6 o'clock, which I feel like is usually like pretty normal for me, but my body was not feeling it today. Even like I snoozed until like a little after 7 and I still was feeling like pretty tired. So yeah, anyways, making breakfast right now. I probably have like 45 minutes or so until I need to leave. I'm gonna bring my gym bag with me and hopefully I'll work out after work. The only thing Sierra and I were maybe going to do today was like go to the beach. So we'll see if we end up doing that or not.
Just changed, got my Etsy physical therapy shirt, and then I'm wearing like my burgundy figs. And I am bringing my gym bag with me in case I get myself to work out after work.
Okay, I am heading to my second building of the day. I'm going to another one to do an eval. I've actually never done, so this one that I'm going to do is like an eval only. The patient's on hospice, so I need to get a little more clarification on like what exactly I'm doing the eval for. But I finished up my morning at my first building. I had an eval there and a couple treatments, and I actually I feel like I had some good sessions with the people I was with today. And I had one other person on my schedule, but they were out of the facility, so I was unable to see them. But it's looking like since it's about 1 o'clock, it's probably going to be a shorter day. I'll probably be done before 3, and then I can go to the gym and work out, so that should be nice. I could go to the beach probably plenty early, but Sierra had a seemingly longer day, so she probably would not meet me there for a while. So I don't know if I'll go right away. I'll probably check in to see how much later she thinks she's gonna get off than me, because she probably won't be done until like, it could be between 5 or 6 maybe, and I don't know if I want to be at the beach that much longer than her. Okay, it's a little after 3 o'clock, so I am done and it's time for me to go home. You know what I just unfortunately remembered? I was supposed to go work out, so I guess I will go to the gym instead. Okay, I just finished up with my workout, and you know, I didn't think I was going to have a very good workout today because I just wasn't really feeling it when I first got to the gym, but I did squats, I did some RDLs at the squat rack as well, and so I was pleasantly surprised actually. I felt okay. So I'm gonna head home now, and I'm not gonna shower quite yet because Sierra and I might be going to the beach, so I'll probably text her and kind of see what her thoughts are on doing that and when she thinks she might be off. Okay, I just finished FaceTiming Sierra. I have not left the parking lot yet. She's actually gonna come work out, so I'll catch her home a little bit later. I was shocked that she was done already because she sent me what her treatment time was earlier, so I just thought it was gonna be like a longer day for her. But she was kind of saying like what her day was, but she just seemed like she had a pretty productive day, which is good. So I think we are planning on doing a beach day later. It is hot out, it is sunny, so it should be nice. I feel like I haven't done a beach day in a while. Okay, I just got home. It's 4:42, so I am going to get my dishes put away. I also could probably use some dishes because I got both the air fryer things that I could wash. And then, when all said and done, I shall take this Coke, enjoy it, and watch some YouTube videos. It is 4:53. I'm sitting in my gym parking lot. Got off work around 4:30. Had a pretty good day today. It was just a little bit of a busier day because a lot of my sessions were, I had like 3 evals and then a discharge. Someone had a progress report, and basically all of that means that I have more paperwork that I have to do during the day than if I just had regular, simple visits. But I still think things went well, and now I'm going to hit the gym. I got to my car and then I saw my gym bag and I was like, shoot, I forgot that I was gonna work out after work. So I was like, okay, I gotta go home. But I made it to the gym. I was like, I either do it now or I wake up tomorrow morning, and I don't really want to wake up tomorrow morning either. Off we go. It's about 6 o'clock, so Megan and I are finally getting ready to head to the beach and then unpack my gym bag. Swimsuits. Gotta figure out which one I want to wear. The urge to just wear this swimsuit every time. Opted for this one from White Fox just because I feel like we're mostly going to be like tanning and stuff, laying out, and so for me a string triangle is usually just the easiest to avoid awkward tan lines. We just pulled up to the beach, stepped out of the car, we were pulling stuff out of the back, and then we were kind of like, it's kind of windy, like kind of very windy, and so we were not gonna last very long here. Some people are swimming. Some people are swimming. So instead, I don't know, we were maybe gonna pick up like dinner or something, so maybe we'll do that. Okay, Megan and I have decided, you can see how windy it is. We're trying a restaurant called Whiskey River. We may have been here a couple years ago with our dad, unless we're totally misremembering. But we haven't been here in a while, if that is the case. Time to get ready for bed. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of reading maybe still. It's like 10 o'clock right now. And I've mostly been scrolling on TikTok since we got home, so. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I usually work out, I mean, I haven't been working out very well in the morning this week. But I usually work out Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, because I usually work out better with my schedule. But now that I'm helping out at another building, it's like not too far, I actually, this week, am trying to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and match what Sierra's doing. So, no working out this morning. I will try and do that tomorrow morning, hopefully. And so I'm just getting my breakfast all made. I was just thinking, it's gonna be interesting to see what our weekend outfit videos look like as it gets towards like fall and winter, because like over the summer we've kind of come up with like what our typical thing we do is, or like some different options of what we can do, and a lot of those involve like being outside and it being nice out, which is not going to be the case forever. Because I was just thinking, like, in theory we're probably going to go to like the farmer's market and stuff maybe tonight, and I was like, when does the farmer's market like stop happening? Because eventually like they're gonna be done doing that.
Luckily it goes all the way through the end of September if we like do want to keep going, but it's just like eventually we're gonna need to come up with other things to do. Good morning, it's Sierra. Finally getting a chance to talk to you guys. I am all changed, just wearing some black scrubs and then this black t-shirt from Target. It's like 7:56 right now, so I'm probably running, not like late, because I don't technically have a time I have to be in for, but later than I normally like to run. It's Thursday, it's exciting. Megan might have already mentioned, but we're probably going to go to the farmer's market and then also do some trivia. It's been a couple weeks since we've done that actually, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, I'm getting ready to head into work, so I will probably talk to you guys when I'm going to my second building. I do not think that today is really going to be a short day. I think it's going to be pretty much a full day. So I'm just hoping for like a smooth day, as smooth as possible. I think I have at least one eval. The rest should just be treatments. So fingers crossed everything goes smoothly. It is 2:30. I'm at my second building getting ready to head inside, and I just have one eval here that I need to do. So hopefully I'm done by between 3:30 and 4-ish, if things go well. Alright, I am done with work. It is 4 o'clock, so time to go home. I might text Sarah to see kind of what her day's looking like and when she thinks she might be home. And then, yeah, I've been really slacking on my reading, so if I've got some time to kill before I go to the farmer's market, then I think I should do that.
Now that I am back home, I am going to change out of my scrubs, get some, I'm going to do comfortable casual for the farmer's market so I don't have to change multiple times. And then I'm gonna sit in my reading chair and do some reading after hopefully a quick scroll through my phone. Hopefully I don't get too distracted. Alright, this is what I decided on outfit-wise. These sweat shorts are from Abercrombie, and this top is from Girlfriend Collective.
Alright, I am finished for the day. It's 4:38, so I actually got done at a good time. And I feel like my productivity was actually fairly good today. I feel like I was on top of stuff. If you don't know, when we're talking about productivity, we're not talking about like, oh, how productive I was. They actually measure productivity based off of if you see patients for this many minutes, because you have to measure that. When you're doing physical therapy, that's how you bill them, is how long you're seeing them. And they measure that against like your total time worked, because they want a certain percentage of your total worked time to be patient care time, which obviously doesn't always incorporate documentation and stuff, which is stuff that you still have to do, or just like other paperwork, busy stuff. Physically walking to and from rooms takes time. But yeah, I think it was a good day today. So now I will get to drive home, and Megan and I get to go to the farmer's market. Here's my farmer's market and trivia fit. Basically, I wear like the same bottom half every week, it seems. Abercrombie shorts. These are like the only jean shorts I wear. My Waffle debut shoe. It's a little bit like windy right now and might get a little bit colder. It's like 75, so I'm wearing a little cropped long sleeve. I think this might be from Abercrombie. I don't remember though. Now that we're home from trivia, I am trying to get my gym bag packed in hopes of the fact that I will actually like wake up and work out in the morning tomorrow. I'm setting my alarm for 6 a.m. and hoping for the best. If I don't get up in the morning, I could probably get myself to work out after work, but here's to hoping I wake up feeling refreshed tomorrow. So I had some ice cream and then I just brushed my teeth, finishing getting ready for bed by packing up my, hopefully, gym bag for tomorrow morning. I should be getting to bed, it's like just before 10 o'clock, so hopefully I will be able to get up in the
go work out. Little fun Friday moment. We'll do this with my green pants. And then I'll pack my toiletries and stuff in the bathroom in the morning. And that should be good. Alright, good night. We will talk to you guys tomorrow morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday. I did decide to get up to work out. I don't know how much sleep my body needs to function, but like last night, I probably like went to bed and was like trying to fall asleep around like 11:30. And so I was like, I'm probably gonna wake up and be too tired to go work out. And then to my surprise, I wasn't all that tired when my alarm went off, but I was still just like mentally not wanting to work out. So I was kind of debating it, but here I am. I'm getting up. It's actually a little chilly this morning, so I got a little sweatshirt on.
Good morning. It is Friday. We are up. We are ready to work out. First, I need to change into my workout clothes.
It is 7:30. I skipped hot tub time, unfortunately, just because I wanted to get to work a little bit earlier. So I'm hoping to get to the building a little after 8. I'm gonna pick Starbucks on my way because today was my designated Starbucks day for breakfast. And we're doing the usual strawberry acai refresher and chocolate croissant. At my first building, I believe I have 4 people. And then I'll have a little bit of a drive to my second building. And then I have an eval, and I'm supposed to have another treatment. So I think it should be like a full-ish day, probably like around 7 hours. But if something happens or I have people for less time than I was expecting, then I will update you.
Alright, getting ready to head to work now. It's Friday, so I'm allowing myself a little Starbucks morning. I think Megan did the same. But yeah, I think it should be a pretty good day today. We'll see what my schedule looks like when I get in, but I might be able to get done a little bit early. It's also like me projecting. I could have a full day. Who knows?
All right, I've just made it to work, so I'm gonna head in. It's a little after 8, and hopefully finish up between 11:30 and 12, and then I'll have to figure something out for lunch because I did not pack anything for lunch. Okay, I just finished up my first building, so it's 11:30, and I am going to stop and I think pick up some Jimmy John's and eat that for lunch, and then I'll head to my second building, which I've got an eval there and a treatment, like I said earlier, so I don't think it'll be a full day. I will say, right now, outside, like, the weather's, like, perfect because it's warm, it's sunny, but it's just, like, a little breezy. So if I wanted to stay like this for tonight when we go to the fair, because I'm guessing that's what we're doing, then it would be, like, the perfect weather later.
So did I already say I was getting Jimmy John's, or did I just say I was picking up lunch? I think I said Jimmy John's. When I was on my drive, my dad also called me, and he knew we were going to maybe go to the fair tonight, and somehow his friend already bought extra tickets or got extra tickets, and so Sierra and I don't have to pay for our admission fee. So when I'm done with work, I'm going to stop by my dad's house to pick 2 tickets up for Sierra and I. And then our dad is going to also go to the fair when he's off work later with his friend, so we may see him at the fair later, I'm guessing. My typical Jimmy John's order, if anyone's curious. Usually I'll get a number 1, no tomato, no cheese, which is just mayonnaise, lettuce, and ham. Sometimes a number 4 is good if I want like everything on it and if I want turkey, but I feel like I usually get a number 1. Alright, I'm on my lunch break. My day is actually going really well so far, and if my math's out correctly, I should be able to be done around 3. I stopped at Quick Trip since we didn't have any lunch for today. Got a taquito and a pop. So I've got 3 people this afternoon, 1 person who lives across the parking lot in the assisted living apartments, and then 2 other people in long-term care, one of whom I already saw for a little bit before lunch. So yeah, I was like, I'm trying to get my minutes in this morning wherever I can get them so I can be as efficient as possible. And also I'm all caught up on my notes for the morning, and so productivity should be pretty good today, which is all very good, very exciting. And I think Megan said that she should also be done around 3. And I think that we will be able to go to the fair and have like we could be at the fair for a long time if we wanted to. So I don't know if we'll go right when we get off work, but we'll see. Okay, I am done with work for the day. The skilled person that was supposed to come actually is not coming today, so made for a very short time here. I was only there for like an hour and it's 1:30 and I am done. It's a short week of work this week. I think I had like 32 hours this week, which sometimes I'm like, okay, awesome, sweet. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I could use a couple more hours here and there, but since it's Friday, I'm rolling with it. Usually I like to get at least 32 hours, so we hit that mark. Time to go pick up some state fair tickets.
So I just went to my dad's house, and the tickets were left in between like the screen door and the front door, and so I go to get them from my dad's phone call. I swore he said there were 2 tickets for Sierra and I each to have one. And then he's like, and then leave me one so that I have a ticket I can use. And so I was like, okay. And so I go there, and there's 2 tickets, and there's not 3 tickets like I thought. So then I was like, did he say he only has 1 extra ticket? Like, I'm confused. And so I called him, and he didn't answer. Then I texted him. Then I was kind of standing around because I didn't want to leave if I was going to be able to take both tickets. Then I called him again, and he still didn't answer. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to take 1 ticket then, because he said to leave a ticket for him. So then I get like 2 minutes from his house after I left, and he calls me back saying, like, did you get my message? And he said, oh, I already stopped by and got my ticket, so you can take both of them. And I'm just like, why didn't you tell me? So anyways, I am now on my way to get the 2nd ticket. Luckily I didn't get too far from his house, so it's not that big of a deal.
Alright, it's 3 o'clock. I'm done for the day. Got all of my patients in, which is great. And my point of service documentation was also stellar, so should have had pretty good productivity today. Okay, I just made it home. I had a really good day. I mean, obviously I got off early, so that makes for a good day, and it was just like nice to stop and get lunch. And I feel like my patients today all went pretty well. My laptop's gonna die. I might go change first, but I am going to find some YouTube videos from people I usually watch and catch up. Back home and changed, ready to go to the fair. I'll give you guys some outfit details in a second. No major plans. Sean Kingston does perform in the grandstand tonight, and so if we stay late enough, we would maybe be able to hear him because it's outside. Outfit details for today. This top is from Amazon. My grandma did have to fix the side, so I'm not going to like vouch for the quality because it had already ripped from wearing it one time. But it's sewed and better, so I'm wearing it. I am wearing fashion tape on the top because there's otherwise no way that it would stay up. Jeans are from Abercrombie, and then today I'm wearing my white Nike Court Visions. Sunglasses are from Amazon, and then I'll either wear like my Amazon belt bag over top of this, or I might just also like put my cards and cash and stuff in my pocket because I feel like that might look kind of stupid with this top.
So, Sierra and I are walking back to the car now. We were sitting outside the grandstand waiting to see when the concert would start. Sean Kingston was supposed to open for Ludacris, and Sierra was on Twitter and saw that apparently since Sean Kingston's running late, they'll be closing the show, which we're not going to wait here through a whole concert.
No, we're not even attending, by the way.
Yeah.
We're just sitting outside, seeing if we could hear anything.
So, we're just going home. That concludes our week. Sierra's going to edit some of this when we get home. So we're just going to end it here.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already.
And we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.